Hey guys, welcome back to the series of ReactJS. In the previous video, we have learned about JSX elements and we also learned to create some expressions in JSX. In this video, we will learn about the React components. So let's get started. So first, what are components? These are like the functions which can be reusable. There are two types of components. The first one is class component and the second one is functional component. First, let's start with the class component. There are some rules to be followed. The first one is the component name must start with an uppercase. And the next one is the class component has to inherit the React component. And the third one is we should have a render function in it. So let's create our first class component. I'll say class and the component name, let it be color. The C should be capital here. And extends react.component and open the braces. So our component name started with the uppercase and we inherited the React component to the class and we should have the render function. So I'll say render of and I'll open the braces and in this I'll say return space h1 of I am a color class component. So we have created the class component, but how to view this component in the HTML page? So I'll say react DOM dot render of. Here I'll call the class in the type of a tag like this, less than color space slash greater than, and here I need to get the ID of the element. So I'll say document dot get element by ID of. So here we have used hello, right? So I'll say class component. As we have given the ID as class component, but we do not have the same ID tag in the HTML page. So let's go and create a new tag. So I'll open the index.html page and say div space ID is equal to class component. So save the file and see the output. So it gave me the previous answer as well as the new one, that is I am a color class component. So now let's create a function component. The function component and the class component will work in the same way, but the class component will have some extra features compared to the function component. So let me create a function component. I'll say function. We already have a component with name color, right? So I'll say red color and open the braces and I'll say return space h1. I am a red color function component. So to use this, I'll say react DOM dot render of. So similar as before, less than red color space slash greater than, and document dot get element by ID of. So I'll say here a function component. So I need to have a new div with this ID. So in the index.html page, I'll say div ID is equal to function component. So save the file and see the output. It prints the heading that I am a red color function component. Let's suppose your class component have a constructor. So for the class having a constructor, you need a super statement in the constructor. So let me create it first. That is class space. Let this be blue color. Extends react.component. Open the braces. So constructor of, and I'll open the braces for this constructor. I'll say super of. So let me have a new variable, that is this dot number is equal to braces of total colon 2. So I'll create a render function, that is render of, I'll open the braces and I'll say return space h1 of, I am a blue constructor component with total, and to view that number I'll open the braces and I'll say this dot number dot total. So to view this in the index.html page, we need to render this class. That means react dom.render of less than blue color space slash greater than comma get element by id of constructor component. So we need a new tag in the HTML page. So I'll say div id is equal to constructor component. So save this file and see the output. You may have a doubt why we have created a variable like this. In React, the component properties or any data should be kept in an object. In future, we will be using a word called state for the same use. So, can we use a class component in another class component? It's absolutely yes. So, first we have created a color class component, right? So, let's use that. So, I'll create another class, that is class space another color, extends react.component, and I'll open the braces. Here I'll say render of, and I'll open the braces again, and here I'll say return of. So I'll create a div, and in this div I'll create a heading, that is h1. The next sentence is from another class component, and I'll say less than color space slash greater than. That means I am calling the color class component from above to here. So to view this, I'll say react dom.render of less than another color space slash greater than, and I'll get the element, I'll say get element by id of AC, that means another component in a shortcut way. So I need a div in the index.html page. So I'll create it as div space id is equal to AC. So save this file and see the output. So it says the next sentence is from another class component and I am a color class component. So that's it for now. Hope you guys like this video. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon for instant notifications from my channel. And I'll see you in the next video.